BBI process has been thrown into a quagmire following President Uhuru Kenyatta's directive suspending parliamentary sittings and in-person meetings. The president heightening measures to contain the spread of COVID-19 suspended until further notice. Sittings of the National Assembly, the Senate and county assemblies. Our reporter Daniel Karaoke expounds.
As the BBI train journey continues to be hit with headwinds, the constitutional clock has continued ticking.
For you to actually delineate or come up with new constituencies, you look at physical, geographical issues, and you also look at the population quota as per Article 89. So the question IBC is asking is, what did those proponents of BBI use in actually coming up with a new constituency?
One of the things that happens is if you have a referendum and 60, 70, 80% of the population support you, then you have what is called legitimacy. It looks legitimate, okay? If you have a referendum again and you have a huge turnout that supports you, it gives it even more legitimacy. So the president needs this not for political clout because he's not running for office again, but to give the BBI the legitimacy that is needed for it to be considered successful.
According to constitutional lawyer Nurdin Kagai, the parliament's role is to only debate and decide on the bill, then take it to Kenyans for a referendum.
Houses of Parliament. A House of Parliament is not useful or more successful by having more MPs or less MPs. It is actually the quality of MPs that we send there. So that still comes down to the voter and what kind of MP he wants. But there's also the part of the responsibility that we've given MPs in as far as CDF is concerned.
BBI has the issue on the new constituencies. You know, for any review of the boundaries, it has to be done 12 months to a general election. So if it is done if that is not observed, those amendments cannot be in the new. Once you have an election and the 12 months was not observed, any amendment there on the boundaries cannot be affected in the general election that is meant to come.
Members of Parliament were set to begin the debate on the Constitutional Amendment Bill 2020 from April 1st, with the IBC projected to conduct a referendum on June. However, the ban on public gatherings and in-person meetings has impaired the BBI process. Daniel Karaoke.